Indian court blocks blasphemous movie accused of defaming Catholics. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. This is okay. So we don't obviously support the blocking of blasphemy, right? But this film just seems right up my alley, which is why I'm talking about it. Okay, let me continue. On May 12th, the High Court in southern India's Kerala state opposed the release of Aquarium, a movie in the Malayalam language. So, a member of the Sacred Heart Congregation, Sister Jessy Mani, who filed a petition in the Delhi High Court, said that the movie trivialized the life of Catholic priests and nuns by, quote, portraying them as mere sex objects. She elaborated, quote, there are scenes of sexual relationships among the same sex between priests and nuns and sex with animals in a highly derogatory manner. Her complaint also detailed the offensive nature of the movie trailer, which, quote, depicted the sexual relationship of nuns with two priests and also an emotional relationship with Jesus Christ, thereby clearly tarnishing the reputation of the Catholic Church and its members, which she claimed would, quote, demoralize priests and nuns.
Hey, I like this movie. Wait, can you explain what's... This is the best promo for this movie. What's happening in the movie? Can you explain?
So, this is actually interesting. There's this movie, right now it's titled Aquarium. I think it used to be under a different name. This movie has been blocked from release since 2013. So, movies have to go through like a form of bureaucracy where they get approved by like government branches and stuff, and then they get to be released. So this movie has been blocked for years because of the content in this film. And I guess there were some like changes in that where it was allowed to be released on online platforms. Like right now I saw that it's being released on some like South Asian streaming platform. And so this trailer comes out and it really pisses off people for defaming Catholics. So I wanted to highlight this news for a couple of reasons. One, because it doesn't seem very often that Christians in India use the blasphemy law there. Or at least this is one of the first times it's come into my awareness. Also, because I love this marketing. Okay. Because the first time I found out about the Islamic film that's going to come out, The Lady of Heaven, is when the Pakistani telecommunications agency put out a bulletin banning the film for being sacrilegious. Right. I was like, did someone say sacrilegious? I'm going to go watch this trailer right now. Yeah. I saw this. I'm like, I'm going to go watch this right now. I watched the trailer for this. Guys, like Google Aquarium, Malayalam or something, and watch this trailer. I was like, this looks right up my alley. I love this. I couldn't understand a lot of it, but it seems like a sexy Catholic, like maybe murder thriller. But it...
Okay, so here's a question.
Sorry, I'm just so into like...
When did this movie come out? Like, when does this movie announced? Like, when was the first ad?
Let me pull up the article. So
it doesn't matter because I'm going to claim it anyways. I think these movie makers followed Atheist Republic, and they saw... I'm just making a claim here, okay? And they saw how much our patronage grew when we were blocked in India, how much news coverage we got, and be like, that seemed like a great marketing tactic. What if we get banned? What if we get blocked in India? That's going to make so many more people watch us. So I think maybe that's... Look, it's completely up our alley. Look, there's sex scenes involving priests and nuns. Can we make a blasphemous art celebrating this movie?
Yes, we
can. And promoting it. Yes, as well. We heard that India just blocked a movie that involves sex scenes between priests and nuns. I mean, honestly, do you guys need to hear anything more than sex scenes between priests and nuns to be, tempted to go watch this movie? I'm so but then now that the court has blocked it, isn't this an honor if your movie is so sexy that a court has to come and block it?
Like
that's amazing.
It's too hot. It's too hot. Okay, so to answer your
It's
question,
too hot for India. Watch the movie this summer. Watch the movie that was too hot for India. Right?
So the movie was completed, which means that it was probably filming way before then. It was completed in 2013, and it's been blocked from being released for almost 10 years.
What?
It was completed in 2013, and it failed to hit screens that year because India's Central Board of Film Certification denied permission because of its controversial and offensive nature, supposedly. But it was released online on May 14th, so you guys can go find this online if you want. It's now titled Aquarium, but I love this. The producers originally named the movie, and I can't say this because it's in Malayalam, but it translates to Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But then they just renamed it Aquarium as a part of like a clandestine attempt to get it released online. Like, okay, well, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, that's a little too obvious. We just got to call it Aquarium.
Yeah. By the way, like, do these, like, I don't understand. Do these people not understand? Like, okay, so did these Christians in India genuinely were attempting for this movie to not be seen, and they thought getting the court to block it is the best way to go about doing that? Like, do these Christians in India not know how the internet works, and that this is the best way to market this movie and make sure as many people as possible watch it? Like, do they not know that? Like do they actually had a hope that, oh yeah, if we get the court to block it, this is going to help us? People will, oh yeah, the court blocked it, this means people won't watch it. Like, where do these people live? Like, how are they like completely out of touch with how anything works? I don't know.
Well, okay, so this made me think a couple of things. When I saw Selva Kumar in the live chat saying that this is based on real events that happened in Kerala. I don't know if that's true, but if so, even more based. Michael Sherlock is saying, so Susanna's kink is sexually Catholic murder mysteries. What would Freud conclude? I don't see anything wrong with that. But to continue, one thing I thought when she was watching this, or this nun, she complained about this in the trailer. She was saying that this would demoralize Catholic nuns and priests. And the first thing I thought, and let me finish, is that I am so glad that she doesn't live in the United States. I don't know what would happen to this woman's heart and her brain if she lived in the United States. Because what I saw in that trailer, I was like, this demoralizes nuns and priests. You should see the treatment they get here in the US. Like, I'm happy for you that you don't live in the US, which also in turn made me think, I am so happy that the people in the US who do think this way, we have constitutional rights that protect us from still like having this viewed, seen, etc. Like, I'm glad that they don't have the political power to just completely nix this kind of thing. We have the Bill of Rights. Because I don't know, this like fragility around protecting religious sentiments is just something that's not so much a part of my culture. So it's hard for me to like appreciate how seriously like people can take something as mild as what I saw in this trailer.
Okay, one thing, first of all, it's amazing to me how sex scenes between priests and nuns are considered something that defame Catholics. If anything, this is the best thing. Like, this is such a sex negative view. Like, this is the best way of promoting Catholics. Like, the only good thing about Catholics is sexy outfits and sex scenes between yeah, that's the only thing that is like adults. The adults, okay. Also, if the court wants to block anything that defames Catholics, then block the Catholic Church in India.
So many people on our Facebook page were saying the same thing. It was so funny. They were like, I would refer the authorities to the 3rd and 4th century and the Catholic activities during that period.
Right.
I was like,
tear it down. Yes.
You have a point, sir.
All right, you read this while I get the next news.
Random Buddhist guy saying it's a case where several nuns came out with sexual harassment accusations against the priests, but the matter couldn't go forward due to corruption. That would make a little bit more sense because, like I said,
Wait, I don't endorse this anymore. I thought the sex scenes were consensual.
Well, I didn't understand a word that was being said, so I don't know.
Okay. Then I do not promote anything that happened between the priest or the nuns and them. I thought there was like some, you know.
Well, I saw a little tender nun on nun action that seemed consensual. It seemed, I don't know. I only speak English.
End the stream right now. Let's go watch this. There was nun on nun. Wait, did you already say this and I missed it? Why didn't you lead with that? God damn. Like, what? You took it till this
long? You waited this long?
Oh my God.
We have too much fun here.
All right.
Okay, so maybe that's where the murder mystery comes into this, because it did seem like someone got killed with a crucifix falling on them.
Hey guys, if you're a fan of Blasphemy and Sexy Kali, like me, then that means that you probably want more Blasphemous art. Well, I have good news for you. If you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description below, then you get a free booklet of some of the tastiest Blasphemous art available today. So, if you want some of this delicious blasphemy, and we're so generous that we update it for you guys weekly for free, all you have to do is sign up for our newsletter below. You can also go to blasphemousart.com/ebook. That's blasphemousart.com/ebook. Sign up with your email, and you get free gifts of this tasty blasphemy. What could be better? So make sure you sign up. Link below.